Welcome back, you beauties. Now, if you thought bread couldn't get any better, think again. Sasko has taken their everyday loaf and leveled it up significantly to bring us the Bettererest. It is, without a doubt, the Bettererest loaf that has ever been made. We are talking softer, fluffier, and even more delicious, crafted through a now refined baking process using the finest wheat and flour. And Senior Brand Manager Thando Mandliki is here to unpack the story behind this exciting innovation. We love new things, especially old things that have been reimagined. So congratulations. How are you, my friend?
Thank you so much. I'm well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Before I ask you to explain what Bettererest
Yes.
means, okay, which
Yes.
I love. It's my new favorite word. Evolution is necessary. We understand this. But when you've got a product that is doing so well, when you have taken such a chunk of that market with an authentic connection with your shopper, why evolve? Why was the time right?
Look, the one thing we definitely understand, and let me maybe start at Sasko just as a brand, right? What really inspired this is we've always stood for care. Care has been at the heart of what we do, but it's not a fuzzy feeling care. It's an actionable one, right?
I like that.
And we stand for people who can make things better. And I think it's been a mantra for us to say, well, if we stand for this, how are we continuously making things better? We know that people's taste buds evolve continuously as, we kind of grow out. So as an old brand, you've got to continuously stay ahead of the trend and anticipate what people are looking for. So really, that's what brought this to life for us.
I love it. And congratulations once again, because I know the wheels in an organization as big as yours, because of that connection to market, it takes a lot to bring about change like
Absolutely.
this. What does that change actually look like? How is the care represented in this new range?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, we continuously innovate and bring out new things. But for us, it was this bread that we know our consumers love and eat every day. How do we elevate this experience from a lunchbox perspective? Just those everyday moments. And we travel far and wide. So we go globally to really understand the trends that are coming out. And we come back into our market. We speak to our consumers, those people eating Sasko every single day. And we really understand what they're looking for. So they were very clear to us. They said, it's always about taste. It's always about softness.
sure.
And it's always about the texture. And so we kind of went back in and really understood, how do we do that? So that ultimately got us better wheat. It got us better flour. We're one of the only brands who own their own flour.
Wow.
We bake Sasko bread with Sasko flour. So that meant we could own the full value chain and take extra care at every step to bring out this new loaf.
And take ownership of that as well, and responsibility within that, which I think people often miss that side of the equation
Yeah.
here. For you internally, and I know this is very much driven by your market, but this also means something for you guys to have this premium level up. What does that mean for Sasko?
Definitely. I think, when you've been around the market for over 90 years,
Sure.
You've got a strong heritage and great expertise, but you really have to, as I said earlier, kind of continue evolving so people continue to love you, continue to choose you. We know that South Africa's got quite a young market, right? So we have to capture them young. And that really for us is the true expression of care, ensuring that you're giving people exactly what they want.
And we're talking about customer service here. It might seem like a much bigger picture, but when I distill it down, you kind of tell a person what they're worth by how you treat them and the quality of the product and how you speak to them. How have people responded to the Bettererest loaf on the shelf now?
Yeah, it's the sentiment's been extremely positive. We all know that when you walk up to a shelf, you've got to do that squeeze test, right? And that really tells you if a loaf is fresh and it's good.
A little pat.
That little pat and feel it and, get to know it before you take it home. And people have been doing that and they've been responding really positively. We have had a great campaign running for the past few months and we've been on the ground sampling, speaking to our consumers, and they've really fed back in terms of how much they love the brand, of course, and they love this new loaf.
I love it, and I have no doubt we are going to have a lot of fun with it, because as a jumping off point, how creative can you get when the quality is there, when the ingredients are premium? That's our happy place, and I cannot wait to have a whole lot of fun and get very happy with these loaves. But congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
not lost on us how big these moments are when you kind of build on something that has been so successful like this. It is amazing. So congratulations and enjoy. And you can see how happy I am, because I know we are going to be enjoying a huge amount of the Bettererest loaf that you can buy right here in your feel-good kitchen. So stick around, we'll get inspired in just a moment. But a massive, massive thank you to you. And there is an added gratitude to that because one of my favorite faces in the whole wide world has stepped into studio as well to help us get creative in the kitchen. Zola Nene is going to be putting us through our paces and testing out the freshest loaf on the shelf.
We have our betterest ever.
It's the Bettererest. People who can make things better.